Hi, I forgot to unmute myself, but I'm here already. And on today's agenda, I would like to make/improve two maps. First one is maybe this one, where I want to improve on the player versus AI concept of the map. And that would be through like mainly splitting the AI into like two separate AIs, one versus one player, the other versus the other player. Because how it stands right now, it is quite maybe not so random, but it requires quite high level of knowledge to play this map properly. And not everyone has that. And it simply raises the entry level to a higher point where many players might just try this map once and not like it and then don't try it second time. And that might be a problem simply for me as a creator, because the map should be good from the start and not from like 50th playthrough when you know how everything works, right? So that's one problem to solve here. And I'm very keen on simply doing it how I explained it. I want to do it. Kind of not very good description, but oh well. So, and the other one is this one where I want to make the map that would be around the concept of having to leave the starting island and move to the bigger part of the map which is way richer, but also kind of filled with danger. So you have to basically combat an AI, and I don't know if I want to make it a single AI, right in the middle, or maybe two separate AIs. And the distance between players here is probably too big as well, because if we count the distance here, it will be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. The village should be here to be like in typical distance from the keep of a player to a first village of another player. And this might seem like not a big distance, but it is, because hexes, how they are structured, are taller than wider. And also you can move only diagonally, so that makes kind of a problem here. And it makes simply the distance longer than it looks like. So that's something to consider. And I kind of wanted this part to be like very confrontational and perhaps kind of hard to stay if one player is winning, or maybe you don't want to stay at all and just want to move with your leader higher, like somewhere here, like nearest keep should be like here or so. And I don't know if this map isn't too big as well. Well, that's to figure out for myself once time like moves forward. So yeah, perhaps I should also type a message about that, but nah, let's just do it. Oh, I will also share the stream. Is there like a link here? Oh, let me do it slightly differently, since there is a request for it. All right. So, let's get to the work. I probably should just make 2 castles. Like perhaps here and here, and then split this one. And then how I would like it to look. Wait a second. Yeah, I can do that. Okay, so no player 3 disappeared. Can I move it? So it looks like a bug. Oh my, I just started, I already encountered something that could be counted as a bug. Oh no. Yeah, I can't add the player. So yeah. I guess I will have to add it by hand in the WML file. Well, yeah, I won't be able to do it like this, no way. So yeah, I will just place the player here, and I guess I will move the player by hand later on. That's basically all there is to it. I would also like ally the player 3 and 4 with each other, and player 3 with player 2 and player 4 with player 1. We can do it like that, or I can just simply move player 4 here and player 3 here. Then player 4 is allied to player 2 and... Nah, which one is better? I guess it's better if player 3 is directly acting after player 2 and player 4 is acting before player 1. And then there is player 1, player 2, player 3, player 4. Yeah, how do I want to even like move it around? Because like, assuming I want it to be fair, what would be the most fair? Yeah, that's a question, if I ever heard one. If player 4 is allied with player 2, then there is turn delay, but if player, yeah, if player 1 and player 4 are in one team, then there is player 1, player 2, player 3, player 4, player 1. I think that makes more sense because like they can be kind of disruptive, and for player 2 that's like smaller problem than it is for player 1, because player that acts directly after before player 1 is ally of player 1. Yeah, that's more in favor of player 2, but like knowing that historically for player 2 it's worse to simply be player 2, I think that's better. Like taking that into consideration. So that's something, I guess, fun, somewhat fun to consider, but I think that will be the best. And I will be also having to make them another alliance. Like, I don't know, Guardians or something. And also change the gold value. And I guess update the map in the era. But for map making, I think that's like everything. It actually gets a bit closer to the player. And also like the AI doesn't get confused right now. So like you are always fighting with the same force of enemy. And you're not like randomly fighting. Well, not randomly, because AI actually takes into consideration quite a few things. One of which is how many troops you have, and it usually sends more AI against the player that recruited more, which was kind of cool mechanic. But if you don't know about it and you don't know how AI works, that's actually quite problematic for you. Because like opponent can simply recruit less or like skip recruitment. Maybe not skip recruitment, but just like take 2 scouts and nothing more. And then most of the AI forces will go against you and you will be greatly weakened. Because like, I guess if you are not like PvE god that can defend from the AI before the enemy attacks you, you will be in kind of a trouble. So that's a thing here. Certainly worth... certainly not worth like... Yeah, I don't think it is worth keeping like this aspect of the map in, considering how much higher it makes the entry level for it. So yeah, let's keep it like this. And there is also another thing for this map. I will actually look if I have it open in any place. Because it would actually be probably good to open it somewhere in the file. Because this is 19.2, okay. And for now I will just modify my common Wesnoth date. And okay. So this is the map. This is how the map looks in the file right now. And I guess I shouldn't edit it because I didn't save it yet. Okay, let's save it. And actually, which one is this? Save map as... It's okay, it's this one. Yeah, that's correct one. So let's open it again. There should be 4 somewhere. To higher. Okay, 4 is here, KD4. And alright, free KD. And now we have player 3 against, or should it be reverse? That's a question. Player 2, player 3, player 4, player 1. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. So now we have this location. Great. Okay, so that's the map. And now I want to take a look at the scenario. Fallen Star Shrine. And we have up to player 3. So I guess we have to edit that as well. And side 4. After 4. And there is not actually gold set. I guess I set it in the add-on version. Okay. But for now that's fine. I can just set the gold by hand and see how it goes. Okay, so they are allied to each other. East, west, north, and 3 will be east, northeast, and northwest. And that will make it so that the AI's AI4 attacks player 4, but I'm not speaking correctly. AI4 will attack player 2, while AI3 will attack player 1. But AI3 will be allied to player 2, AI3 allied to player 2, and AI4 allied to player 1. Okay, that works. So that's one thing done. So I guess we can go back to Wesnoth. I'm actually surprised because like the players show but the locations don't, and they also don't have this, and I can't add players unless I add it like 3 perhaps. Yeah, I can't even add play. Oh, I'm stupid. Wait, how was I supposed to know that this would work like that? Because this didn't show up. This didn't show me anything. I just saw players from 4 to 9, and I believe I tried rolling, but it didn't do anything. But now it worked. After I tried to add 3, and it worked as 3. Wait, maybe it was because I tried to add 3? It showed the remaining players. That's weird. That's so weird. Well, I guess it was not sometimes works like that. But let's come back maybe to this one. Also, okay. So now it's time to think about how this map is supposed to look and work. And also I didn't forget about 300 sub special. You're getting like small pics here and there. So like, yeah, this area is supposed to be pretty poor, but also pretty small, and pretty forcing conflicts. And there should be like easy escape route to the higher levels of the map. So how do I force it correctly? That's my question. How can I force it? Sorry. I will disable the second Wesnoth music in a second. So that's the important question. Perhaps I should even move the keep to like here. Here. Like this. Perhaps even like this. I'm perhaps prefer this something more. And then I would need to do it like this. And then the keep is like even more in the direction of the mainland, so to speak. I guess I can also remove like this, because currently that's of not much use for me. And this is like here, so this will be like here. Okay. Perhaps tropical water would be better. Or rather nicer looking. Yeah. The lighter blue is really nice compared to the like very dark blue. Tropical shower. I guess that's fine. Like tropical shower is still kind of bad. But yeah, before I even start doing anything close to like beauty upping, I definitely 100% need to take care of the general concept and placement of everything. And that's the biggest challenge right here. Mm-hmm. Okay, so 5 MP unit can just take this village turn 1, and then I guess if you are dwarf, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If there was 6 MP dwarf, he could just like run through it. And I guess probably many units will be able to do that. But because like there is like 5 MP, it's kind of hard. And that's also amazing position to camp as dwarf. Not gonna lie. I might actually add some trees there, just to make it even more campy. So the question here is basically, do you want to stay on this island and try to fight for the villages that are here, that aren't very plentiful, or do you want to just straight up move up and try to challenge the AI that exists on this higher plane of rich land to to control over the villages? That will be many here. Right, perhaps this is even too big and I will have to cut it down to something smaller. Because yeah, I also don't really want the games to last that long. So I guess I will first up like cut this off from both sides. And that already makes them up kind of smaller, which is good, because I actually kind of want them up to be smaller at this point. I guess before I started doing that, I kind of wanted bigger map, or rather I couldn't fit my idea inside a smaller one. But right now I think that this is the better way. Also, I guess I will want to make 2 AIs anyway for this map, just to make it less so split and lower the entry barrier for players. That's a good question as well. I guess yes. Similarly to what I'd done on the Fallen Star Shrine a while before. For now I will leave these marks, but I really need some. Actually I don't need any like beauty upping right now. I really need to just focus on making the map like more viable first off. I guess like placing villages here is fine, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like straight up 5 MP units can capture that, which is kind of good. The only problem is like actually going through this, but you can still do that. I will save my voice for a while. So I'm thinking, if I place this village here, it will probably effectively mean that lawful factions, and perhaps it will make the matchups really dependent on whether or not you are lawful or chaotic or neutral, and which combination of actual factions you get. Because if this village is here, what it does, it kinda incentivizes the player who is more aggressive, so in every case it will be a chaotic player, to just take the island and dedicate less forces to actually going up. But if I don't place it here, that may happen less. How much less, I don't know. Also, it depends on where the AI will be on this island, because if it's close by, it's not very good, right? It's not very good. But if it is 4, it won't be able to actually essentially the villages here and here will be undefended when the players move there. So it would be prime target for lawful factions who can't actually defend very well. You can just move and wait out the night, and then I guess during the day you are starting to fight for the villages against AI. But the chaotic player can do the same, but then the player would be fighting during the day against AI, which isn't perfect for perfect game plan, perfect strategy. So perhaps just taking this island and pushing a bit up might be better for them, and just taking a few villages or sending 2 scouts. Obviously you can't just leave this village completely undefended, but you are wanting to retreat at some point anyway. So that's something hard to think about. So yeah, hopefully this will solve itself in testing, which probably won't be today, but that's my hope, that I will be able to figure out whether or not I can place villages in the direct middle without any bonuses or negative stuff. I certainly need to keep here under. probably like full-fledged one. I can even move it like here. And it's the perfect distance for 2 turns, so it's good. Actually, it should be tiny higher, like this. And then we have the 2 keeps that players can pursue. Honestly, if I place the village here, that's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 MP scout can just take it. So, I don't know. I would need to get some like road bump in there to actually make it harder to capture. So yeah. So this will be player keeps. And then perhaps I want something similar but bigger. Like here and here. Perhaps here. But which one? I guess the... Perhaps not even so. Yeah, like this. Like evil tyrants of the land. And that's like 13 tiles away. So the map will be heavy to cross sideways, but it will be fine to cross up and down, which is interesting. Like 12 is here, right? Hey, look, new visual glitch that I found. Okay. It kind of doesn't look like this here, but in snow it leaves like the small markings. Amazing. I guess this is more of a bug finding stream than like map making at this point. But well. Yeah, the map is kind of hard to cross because like I should like mark perhaps the way from point A to B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, and another 12 from this point to here. So that's like 25. 25 tiles from one keep to another, but 13 between player and AI, not counting the skip. And then between these two keeps, $16 tiles from one to another. Meanwhile here it's like 13. It's interesting. Perhaps the keeps should be even closer, but no. Like from the keep to first village should be around 15 hexes, so it would be like 2 hexes from the middle line. If I want to be pedantic, like here could be village. I can like place one here. Maybe not this one, maybe like this one. But they are so close to each other, that way. What's actually the distance from one keep to another? Small question then. Where are the caves? Here. Sorry. Back. Yeah, the village distance. It's something to consider. So yeah, villages should be initially, at least here, between two keeps, around 15 hexes from keeps, but also around like 8 hexes from each other. so that scouts with 8 MP can't actually like take the village in one turn. Just jump from one another. So that's, yeah. So here the villages would be about right when it comes to distance, but the distance between villages wouldn't be as it should be, right? So that I have to change, so I guess the village development will mainly go up here, towards the AI more than towards the player. Like I can assign already, like here will be player 3 and here will be player 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I don't know why that's definitely terrain there. Okay. But now the villages are kind of close to the player keep, and the leader can easily reinforce this village. So that's another question. Do we want to do anything with this? Yeah, making a map from scratch is kind of hard. At least I learned quite a bit from the Fallen Star Shrine experiment. Hello, Moggas. How are you? I hope you can hear me, but I guess you can, since OBS shows that I am hearable. But it happened once already that I was muted for like half of the stream, so yeah. That was fun experience. And I was wondering why were people watching leaving so quickly. Oh, that's kind of... I mean, you're saying that's great. Oh, that's great, that's great. That's very good that you can hear me. I hope you can dig yourself out of that call as quickly as you can. But if besides that everything is great, I think it will be fine. At least I hope so. Well, people have many different wants, right? So, I don't know. I, for example, besides being alive, like to have a game to play sometimes, or in this case, develop. At least Wesnoth is free, so you can always have it. And it has pretty low requirements, so it should run on most soft hardware, I guess. We should really try to run Wesnoth on something like Fridge or something. Hello, Corinne, the chocolatine. The chat is starting to be... Oh, I'm trying my best. I don't know if that works, but I'm fine. Actually, I'm quite well. I finished most of my stuff that I had like in real life in the backlog, so I can come back to Wesnoth a bit more and like do a stream, make a map. Perhaps try to like play on the map once I finish it, but this one is still quite far from completion, right? So that's something to do. I don't know if there won't be like too many villages for the AI, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe they won't crush the players too quickly. I guess I should also give like players a few more villages. And it would be good if they were like quite further from the keeps. Well, here they are close, but that's like the design on this map. On this part of the map, everything should be poor and close to each other, and easy to capture. And how are you, Corin? I already know how Mangas is. How are you then? I think I have one. I'm kind of coughing a bit, but only like once a day and 3 times at once. It's really weird. At least it's not very disruptive, so I don't mind it that much. Okay, that should be fine. And then like once I village here and here. They are mostly used for Saurians and Drakes actually. They might be kind of used for Dwarf, but mostly I've seen them like as Drake and Saurian. Yeah, it's even called the Drake Village. Yeah, mine is not that bad. Like 3 strong calves like a day and that's it. And I don't know why or how, but it works like that. The village structure is often really like hard to figure out. It's probably the hardest part of the map making, honestly. Yeah, no problem, like everyone can like mistake the villages. Also probably someone did use them in underground setting for Dwarf. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all. The Dwarf villages are... do we have any action? Oh yes, this is Dwarf village. Actually I might do a little cave in the middle. Perhaps. Like something along these lines. um, Wings of Fate. There is one. We mainlined one for 1.18. It's called Winds of Fate, I believe. Let me check real quick. Winds of Fate, yes. You can check it in game. Leave a feedback or something on forums. It will be appreciated if you do. And there is... Actually, if... Okay, I guess you can leave the feedback on forums then. I can send you a link. Because in my opinion it's important to do that. Because like, I don't want to be overly critical over it, since kind of... If you tried Under the Burning Suns in 1.18, there also aren't 20 gold recalls, but it was really appreciated, and I got tons of positive feedback on it. So you can like try that. I know that it's maybe not for everyone, but it is something that I certainly did get a lot of positive feedback about. So I guess it's not quite fully about the 20 gold recalls. It's called variable recall cost, like in our dev speak, I guess. So yeah, you can like tell the creator that this is a problem for you. Personally, I think that the bigger problem with Wings of Fate isn't the 20 gold recalls, but how there is no real progression in the campaign. It is something also that has been mentioned about Under the Burning Suns, but way less so, because like I really focused on the heroes, and that's also something I want to improve on in the future for the campaign. So I guess it's the problem that you don't have any gold carryover. Actually, it wasn't 20 gold recall. I mean, for a long time it was 20 gold recall. Then it was changed to a full cost recall, and the scenarios were changed to no carryover. So the campaign actually got quite a bit changed. So yeah, it was working before. The creator just, I guess, was thinking that it would be easier to balance. But for me the biggest problem is that there is no gold carryover, there are no almos, and essentially you don't have to level any units, because for me every scenario is just beatable pretty much with the standard normal recruits. Like, you don't have to rely on XP at all. I wonder how you would go about. How would you feel about Under the Burning Suns then, really? Then yeah, you might be. Then I mean, it might not be your cup of tea as well. But it was certainly like appreciated. It does quite a bit things differently from WoF, WOF. I don't know how you like would spell it. But like, yeah, like The no gold carryover also isn't my cup of tea, because I really like to exploit like no gold carryover. Honestly, like I like to exploit it. That's why I like it. It's very exploitable. Okay, looking at this map, the villages are really dense, like everywhere. And there is also some space here, and I guess I have to calculate it. I wish there was some like calculating tool in game, but unfortunately there isn't one. Okay, now the idea was to make the cave in the middle, so let's do that. Also, hi guys, I see a few more people joined, maybe still quiet, but I see you. No, that's fine, like the feedback is really important, and I guess I should like forward it to the creator anyway. I don't necessarily think that 20 gold recall cost is necessary if you just like made it variable and varied between levels. You would achieve pretty much the same thing, if not better, in my opinion. That's my opinion. But, and in my opinion, like Winds of Fate actually do few things wrong, right? Not just one thing, like few things, and then combination of these few things actually like makes the situation way worse than it should be. Okay, wall. Oh, that actually looks cool. I guess props for to Dofus for like making that something small like that maybe. But then again, like this side of the map won't be really used. Oh. I guess that's some good feedback. All right. I could, like, on the top, like here, for example. Let me, like, mark it somewhere. Where is a good turn for marking when you need one? Here. Like here? Something like that? Okay, that's not great for marking. Right. Yeah, I can make like bigger lake there. I don't know if there will be like gameplay function, but for like aesthetic purposes, sure. That's not a problem at all. I guess that's kind of fine to make like aesthetic things. But for now I still have to like figure out how the map is actually going to work. Because I'm kind of having hard time to like figure out where what should be. And the village structure, because right now like the village structure is really simple. I'm trying to follow some rules and I'm not necessarily like thinking about player versus AI. But like player versus player. Because like, yeah. Like here the structure... I actually like don't like the fact that all villages have the same income and upkeep. And I would like to see some variation of it happening in the future. I actually should just check the code. Check the code and see how the villages work and if I can like modify it by hand. I hope I can. I just wonder how. Oh no, I just got the news that Yumi, our SP lead, single player lead, is stepping down, so that's sad. Sad. Oh yeah. That's really sad. I will even leave like sad emote if there is one that I like. Like, yes. Oh yeah. I guess I will have to be like tough with you SP lead. Oh, I wouldn't want to be in their shoes a bit. Worked a lot with her on certain things. So yeah, that's not nice for me. Like I would probably prefer if she stayed, but yeah, life, etc. I guess. Here is the trick. If you have a map that you want to be like actually symmetric, but you don't want it to look too symmetric, you can just try to like use different aesthetics in a asymmetric way. And that way it's actually kind of looking a bit better, more natural. I guess I should search for some villages there and perhaps even open it a bit more because it actually looks a bit too closed off. So maybe something like that. But now that is not enough. Perhaps I should just make it bigger. That might be the way. Like here. Okay. I guess I should also move them X to the right. Like this. And then I should move them up as well. Something like that. T8 still doesn't look too good. Perhaps something like that will help. Now it won't be that cloggy and it will be actually able to do something like this. Okay. And then perhaps the areas that I want to be slightly more difficult to traverse. Because like at this point you don't really need scouts. I guess you need scouts, but for other purposes you don't actually need scouts here to take villages, because most villages are within your reach, but you need scouts to actually see what enemies do and like pillage, which this map is, I guess, not very pillageable anyway, right now. Okay, I can clear that out for now. And I guess you also don't get that many villages here. Anyway. Actually, I can. It makes not much difference. How about crevice with lava in it? How about that? How does that sound? And you know what? We can add some flowers to the lava. And it looks quite nice. Actually, we will see right now, like, whole design of this place is not final. I'm just trying to figure out the layout of villages, the keeps, and the things that will make it harder for you to move. The only, like, Fog of War actually isn't affected by this, I believe. It is, I believe, affected by mountains, but by, like, chasms, I don't think it is, like, affecting this. I'm not sure, but I don't think it does. So the only difference is that walking units just can't go through this, and flying units can. But the problem with like full lava map is that it actually illuminates the terrain, if I'm not mistaken. At least the regular lava does. I don't know if chasm lava does. And it gives a bonus to drakes. Damage bonus. I believe in day it's like 35% instead of 25%. Yeah, it's not big of a difference. Actually, that's a very cool idea. If I made like lava flower themed map, that's actually cool. I might try to do this. I don't really like the dark themes. I prefer like natural themes, but it might just look very well, very good. So I might as well try and call it like volcanic floor or something. But for now I still have to like figure out the gameplay. Yeah. What now? Like, I actually am not a fan of this, because there aren't enough villages here to be still worth it, given that AI will take like 5 of them here and 5 of them here, then there are 3 left for player here and 3 left for player here, and then we have 2 here, but I expect 1 player to just take control of this island, unless something goes differently. And actually, I guess I should have some villages like closer to the center. This center line is fine. This center line might not be. The villages are already pretty dense, though. Actually, it's kind of weird. I don't like that villages are this dense, but at the same time, I feel like there are not enough villages. That's kind of troubling. I could add more villages here, but the whole idea was that this side is poor, and players have to move out from here to actually get the villages under. Unless I decide to not use villages in the first place in that bottom area and change them to like something else. Something that is like, how do I say it? Something that is finitable, like it ends, right? But for that I would need to like have like sprite or something, and I don't have that currently. So that's a problem a bit. I mean, this is where the problem with map design kind of comes, because if you have villages that are really close, then your leader can very easily support them, and they become very hard to capture by your enemy. But if you have them but then the villages also between you and your enemy have to be at least 8 hexes apart, otherwise the enemy can just take 8 MP scouts and take the village from one side to the other as soon as there is a chance for that, right? So the village has to be like at least like 9 hexes from enemy village, and at the same time most villages should be further than 5 hexes or 6 hexes away from the keep. And this is the constraints, all the constraints, and yeah, it shows it's kind of painful if you are making a map. And also I am actually expecting this village to be captured by enemy before you even make it to the keep, because even if you set out at turn 1, it is 2 turns to get to this keep from this keep, and by turn 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's very possible that this village is captured, this village is captured, this village is free, but because enemy is faster than you, this village as well might be captured unless you send a unit turn 1 there. And perhaps there. And it has to be fast unit. Actually, like 9 MP unit can just take this. So perhaps if I move it here, it will be slightly better defended, but you can capture it turn 1. With 8 MP unit. Which actually might be kind of also bad, because I guess on that have goods have okay scout, and maybe they would also force, but the dwarfs have Griffon, and Griffon is also useful. It's so many questions, so many questions. And you have to like consider everything. That's actually what's hard about map making. And now this village is basically super defended from this keep. Same about this village, it will be very hard to actually take this village. This village is already takeable, and these villages are actually kind of too far apart, I guess. Because between two villages of your and enemy, there should be like 8 hexes. They should be like 8 hexes apart. So the villages should be like on the 9th hex from each village. So I guess I can add some villages up there, but I also don't want the AI to be defeated too quickly, and all signs show that you have to defeat this AI to take these villages. So it's kind of... it's very weird, it's very, very weird in how that works. So I really need to like think about the map and how we want to approach it. So yeah, I want players to have to make choices. It's the base of this map, and I'm currently kind of having a hard time in creating these choices, or rather, well executing them. Because like right now, the theme, I guess the most interesting part will be making the, actually like, making the theme of the map. And I'm currently on the technical part. Perhaps I should do it off stream next time. And just do it like, how do I say it? Just do the theming on stream while I make the technical side of stream, because it really requires some thinking. So I guess at least I can here perhaps, or here? I guess here and here. Is that here? It is here, because that's on third. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5 hexes from gyms. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on 8th. A bit too close, a bit too close. Also, I'm kind of being bothered by the Yumi stuff, but... Also, I plan to stream more often from now on. Perhaps not all streams. I mean, I hope that not all streams will be like dev streams. But yeah, probably most of them will be. My, that map looks really full of villages right now. Like, really full. I guess I can theme it up really nicely. How about also moving this village a bit further from each other? But I don't want the middle to be completely empty. Oh, I guess I could like split that. Not this one, this one. And then I can, I guess, move this one to like be a bit closer to this keep, like here and here, to have a bit more space between the villages. But generally it really looks like villaged up. Also, I kind of have to like make the shape of the island kind of different. This one looks nice, this one looks irregular enough, but this one looks terrible, like absolutely terrible. Yeah, I'm sure it will, but like right now I just don't like the look of it. Perhaps I should do that next just to feel a bit better, because right now it just looks like not that great, not great at all. Also, if I'm going to go with this theme, why can't I click it? Oh, wait. Haha, another bug. That's like oh yeah, that stuff. See you later. Among Us, have a good night. I guess I could try to start streaming earlier, but we will see how that goes. Also, I need to like look and check what looks good with like this theme. Hmm. Okay, so it looking like that looks fine, but the problem here is that it was supposed to be like kind of rich land, and I guess it doesn't look like rich land a lot now. But well, the premise of the map can still work, I guess. Yeah, have a nice day as well. All my viewers are running away. So sad, so sad. I guess I can conserve my voice for like tomorrow or something. Hmm. No, that looks bad. That looks bad. actually what I can do is use the caves or walls to actually like create bigger enclaves of villages that are technically close together, but because of walls can't be that easily captured. Or like they are close together on the map, but for the players they are actually quite far away. So that's something that could work here. And I can like start enclave from like here and make a wall here, and then that would be the entrance. So the enclave would go something like that here. And that the idea is to have like two human players and two AI players. And the human players can either fight over this island here or quickly move up and battle it out against the AI to capture many villages. And technically, if one player just moves for this island, there will be more villages to capture and possible reward. But then the other player, has like easier chance to just get free villages. And yeah, there's like choice: do I stay on this poor island and capture the villages, or do I go up against AI quickly to try to get more villages? How to place the lava tiles for them to actually be not very impactful, but also quite impactful? That's a good question. Because I guess there will be a lot of caves here. So in order to like improve the flare chances of succeeding, there should be some lava. At the same time, I don't really want to buff. I guess drakes are above by the caves already, so that should be fine. So like, I should just make like cave here as well. This will be like open area, but here I definitely want a cave. Something perhaps like this. And then I can leave that village kind of open, closer to water, perhaps. A bit more space here for swimmers would be nice. Then this might be technically outer area. That's interesting. Maybe not that big of a wall, but like even smaller or something like that. And then I can just maybe also looking at that with like this. Perhaps even smaller. Something like that. And I mean here is keep anyway. What I really need to worry about is actually this place here. To make it like quite open. Something's not right. I can feel it. Okay, here. Like something is not right anyway. I mean, this is lacking for sure. Okay, I guess that's fine. And this is inner area. This is inner area, and this is inner area. This is outer. This is outer. All right, like caves, Drake Dream, kind of interesting. A lot of lava. Oh, and here is open tile. Oh. I think I have an idea for this map's name. It could be Molten Gold. Is there like flat sand? I don't think there is flat sand. Kind of unfortunate. Kind of. They don't even look that bad, honestly. But anyway, going back to the structural integrity of the map. Maybe something like that instead. I really want to use the walls, but I don't want the map to be very campy. And also I need trees. I need trees. I need trees. That's the problem of this map. I need trees. I will be in dire need of trees. Which is tough. Tough. The theme is cool, but I don't know how to add trees to this theme. I guess this can work technically. Oof. I don't really like the caves that much, I guess. I mean, caves are useful, but not everywhere. In other words, I'm wondering if I can do this concept, because it looks cool, it's fine. But the problem is that I can't place trees there. That's kinda stupid, but so well. What terrain can I use here for it to be quite reasonable? Actually, I have a bold idea. Bold idea. Maybe not there. Something like that, and even perhaps more. Okay, I see what doesn't work, but that's easy fix. That's easy fix. We just do that. Why aren't they merging? That's so annoying. I believe we have one big long time. Okay, I will deal with that when it comes to it. I might try to use the elevation feature and see how it works. Okay, I have no idea how it works. No idea. I really wonder how that works. Okay, that's cheesy solution. I think I just won't do it that way. And instead I will think of some other way to actually justify this. I actually want it to be like... Actually, I still want more water. This might look silly, but I believe there is a way in this craziness. It's okay. That's actually fine. The whole island looks kind of weird, but that's the purpose of it. I can even make it slightly wider. Oh, and I can also make some additional sneaky things here and there. Like here, alright. Perhaps like that. Wait. I No, it's fine. Just... I feel like something isn't symmetric here. Something is not right. Because this is not lining up with this. Okay, yeah. I see. I see. Like this, and then this is water. Although I kinda dig that a small... I'm right. No, it's fine. Now it's fine. Nice. And now I should make like small island here and there. But not all of them will be like just water. I would like to use sand, but unfortunately sand is kind of not great. Kind of. But this, like, grass also doesn't exactly work great for them. But what I want to do, in short, is create like palm trees, right? Add some greenness to the mix. Question is, what base terrain would be best for that? Dirt is quite obvious. Dark dirt maybe will work. Maybe. Actually, this doesn't look half bad. It actually is fine. Okay, maybe not entirely, but it's better than nothing. this actually looks interestingly. Nah, nothing really works for me. Here. I wonder where else it would be good to actually place the stone. Or perhaps I could change it to some other lava. Like this one. Yeah, it looks pretty, well, pretty alright. Yeah, I want some swamps for sure. Swamps will be important here. And another thing, I kind of want this side to be more irregular, right? Like right now. It starts like hexes down. And somewhat like this. Somewhat. We really need mangrove. Or I wonder, is that base terrain or no? That's embellishment. That's embellishment. Kind of. Yeah, I can't place anything over it. Shrooms are at least easy to place somewhere, right? They aren't very hard to like navigate or anything. But the problem is with lava mostly. By the way, there, yeah. No, that's not this. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Oh, where else? Where else? It will make it even harder for fish to go out of there. I really need mangrove forest. Actually, this doesn't need that improvement here. This lake does. This lake does. Maybe I will start with hills first. There is some rough terrain. Although they don't fit either. Oh boy. Perhaps this film was a mistake after all. I think like this it will be the best. north. I have another idea. I feel like this contrast is too much. Mm. Hey, mosquitoes. I don't really like it. Well, I can always remodel it if it's that bad. Perfect. Just perfect. No, I didn't like it. I didn't really like that. Alright, I guess that will be it for today. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Cheers!